Hello, hello. Welcome to tonight's Q&A for our 7-day Eat Like a Vegan Chef challenge. Welcome, everyone. And tonight we're going to talk about how to navigate into the challenge. I will also go over a few other things concerning the challenge. I will go over our events for the next few days. Welcome, welcome. Before I forget, please introduce yourself so I know you're there. Wonderful. Everyone is coming in. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Brooke. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Stacy. Excellent. Very good. Um, yes, thank you so much for introducing yourself. That makes it easier for me to communicate with you. Wonderful. I hope everyone had a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Stacy, I like your comment. A non-turkey Thanksgiving. Great, great. I know it's not that easy. Everyone has family members who are not necessarily vegans, so we have to share the table, and that's fine. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, thank you so much for introducing yourself. That makes it easier for me to communicate with you. And today I'd like to go over a few things which are important for the challenge. I will go definitely over the ins and out of the challenge, about how to navigate in the challenge. And before I do that, it is actually quite beneficial if you do that from a computer. If you are on a cell phone, the information looks a little bit different, but I will show you how it's going to look like. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. Excellent, excellent. We'll wait just 2 more minutes until everyone is here, and then we'll start. Okay, so before I forget, very important, we have some important events coming up. Of course, today is our last Q&A. You can ask any questions about the challenge, how to navigate in it, and I will answer them. I will also go over the challenge, how to navigate in it, in the challenge itself, in the library. And then we will go over our opening ceremony, which is actually tomorrow at 3 p.m. This is really something you don't want to miss. That's where we all get together, we celebrate this milestone, and I will also introduce to you, our former member or our members who are there right now, who were there with us in the last challenge. So you will get to see what it's like. Okay, great. I'm going to start. So first of all, we have our opening ceremony tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And then we have our batch cooking Sunday at 4 p.m. So we're going to, everyone should by now have access to Meal Planner. If you haven't, I will go through this, how to do this. And so tomorrow, on Sunday, I will cook the dishes which are on a Meal Planner. So it makes it easier for you to cook the dishes for the week. And I will go through this. So I just hear that I will be at work tomorrow. The event will be recorded. You will see it in your Facebook group. And so you're not going to miss anything. Okay, good. So now I'm going to show you how to access the challenge. Okay, for that, I'm going to share my screen. And again, if you are on the cell phone, it might look different, but I try to show you how to navigate. Okay. So now you should be able to see my screen. Yeah. So that's the page where you have to log in for anyone who hasn't done it yet. I'm logged in already. That's why my picture is up here. And I advise you to put, when you log in, you can go into settings. I'm logged in already. So when you go into settings, you see it here, you can actually upload your picture so everyone else sees who they're talking to. It's just nicer because we are one community of like-minded individuals. So it's so much nicer to know who we talk to. No one else has access to this. Only the ones who are signed up for the 7-day challenge, of course, and all members. Okay, so if you click here, it asks you, if you're not logged in, obviously it asks you for your email address and your password. When you sign up originally for the challenge, you were sent a password. So look for this password and then sign in. If you cannot find it for whatever reason, you can actually click the forgot password and then you can get a new password. If you still cannot access the site, just email me or message me through Facebook and I'll create a new one for you. Okay, I'm going to click here, which will send me to the library since I'm already logged in. So this is exactly what you would see if you sign up for the 7-day challenge. Okay, if you sign up as a member, you will see a lot more than that. But this is for the 7-day challenge. Okay, so what I want you to do first, click on the 7-day agenda, and then you can go to stage 1, accept the challenge. You click here, and then you go to orientation first. That's the video. If you haven't seen it yet, this video is also in the units in the Facebook group, E-Lage Wegenschaft Challenge. It's the same video. So it tells you everything about the challenge. If you know, I think it's only a 20-minute video. So it tells you everything about the challenge. So you should do that first in order to navigate through here. Then once you do this, you go to introduce yourself to your Facebook community. That's actually, most of you have done this. If you haven't, you can register, you click this link, and then you introduce yourself, where you're from, what your goals are. It is very, very important that you want to connect with like-minded individuals, because if you do that, your success is much greater than if you do it alone on your own. And you will see, even if you're on your own, you will see you have people who will click on your link or click on your post and support you. Okay, so once you have done this, you go to are you up for the challenge? And you see you can move along here, and that's only in a computer, obviously. On a cell phone, this looks completely different. So let me just, if I would bring this down. So this is basically how you would see it on a cell phone. Then you have to just scroll down and everything will pop up on the bottom. Okay, so that's how it would look like on the cell phone. Okay, this is just about the challenge, what you can expect, how to navigate through here, and how things work. So I recommend you read this, and then this is your medical disclaimer, where that just tells you that I'm not a doctor or I'm not a nutritionist. So you see my cursor here. On a cell phone, the same. You have to go inside this white box and then scroll down, start. Here it says E-Lage Wegenschaft is not intended to provide medical advice. Just, if you if you're on medication or if you think you have any kind of medical issues, you should really check with your doctor first, because a plant-based diet is very powerful. Okay, then click yes, submit, and that's it for that. And then you can move on. If you don't do this, it will not let you go to the next stage. Introduction, that's just a video, explains about our eating culture, just a little introduction. Okay, on top here, right here where my cursor is, it says back to stage 1. That is always the link. It gets you back to where you came from. Then now it says back to categories. We click this again, and now you got back to the 7-day challenge agenda module. Now you click on prepare to succeed. Here's a calendar. It shows you everything, all the events we have for the next week. Actually, for the whole month is in there. Then we have the cheat sheet here. If you have members in your family who are not vegans, I definitely urge you to watch it. It's very beneficial, because you want to get your support of your family members. You just don't want to confront them on the last day by telling them, hey, I'm going vegan next week. So that wouldn't be fair. So that's why these are all those little steps where you prepare your family and yourself to go plant-based for the next week. That's what the challenge is about. And it's not that difficult, it's pretty easy. Okay, then the next one is your shopping list and planner, which you can download up here on top on your cell phone. I think this information is on the bottom, as far as I know. It's still here, but on some cell phones this becomes on the bottom. Right here, it's a 7-day meal planner. You can click on it and it downloads directly to your computer, and you can print it out. So try not to print out these pictures. That wouldn't work. I got some comments about this today. That's not going to work. You got to click on here, 7-day challenge meal planner or the shopping list, and you can download it. Then I have given you a vegetable list separated by protein, fats, and carbs. So you can pick and choose what kind of vegetables you would like to implement, and these are yours to keep. Okay, then preparation. I made a little video here explaining to you what kind of equipment you need. Really, you don't need much. You need a pot, a pan, a peeler, a spatula. If you have a blender, would be great. An Instant Pot is excellent, but you don't need it. Most recipes are done in a pot, and if you pick a recipe, get in touch with me and I'll let you know how to prepare the certain recipe. Okay, so also in here I'm recommending that you see your physician. Obviously this is just a week, but if you continue with this program, I would definitely recommend you see a physician just to make sure and that everything is fine, especially if you're on a medication, that all your blood levels are fine. Okay, we're going back to where we came from. Now we go all the way back. This is the agenda here. And now we're going to Saturday. Here you see we have our welcoming ceremony tomorrow at 3 p.m. Here is again some information about the meal planner. And here we have the Sopa-free lifestyle. Okay, so we're going back here. Then Sunday is batch cooking at 3 p.m. 4 p.m. And again, I prepare dishes which are on a meal planner. And this is just some information for you to read. I also give you a shopping guide. That shopping guide is actually my guide, what I use as a chef. We chefs, we have been trained to shop a certain way, and I will my intent is to teach you this because you will save a lot more money by using this. That's how restaurant chefs shop, and that's how we can keep the cost down. Okay, good. So we're going back. Remember, always on top of here is the link to go back. So back to library, that gets you right here. And this is the meal planner. I would suggest that you always go here for the meal planner and the shopping list. That is much easier than the other one. The other one is only for information about the challenge. This one is your meal planner. There's a separate module for it. Explains everything to you here, how the meal planner works. There's also another calendar in here. And then here is the meal plan. So I explain a little bit how it works. Again, don't print these here. Use these here. On the right-hand side, so I just want to make sure that everyone can see my picture. Okay. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments box, and I'll try to get to them later. I don't see the comments right now. So this is your shopping list, your meal planner, and you can just download it to your computer and print it out. Again, on a cell phone, this information is on the bottom. Good. So in this module, again, is on top here. The link is always on top. Click here, and it brings you right back. Or you can also click the back button. That's fine too. Okay, then here are the recipes. The recipes, I actually gave you access to quite a lot of recipes. Oops, I didn't put a picture here. These are the recipes for next week. You know, there might be, you can always go back to all the other recipes if you would like to see a different recipe for breakfast or for dinner. That's up to you. 99% of all the recipes are whole food, plant-based. None of them are cooked with oil. Desserts, some desserts have a little sugar, but otherwise you could use any kind of recipe. But I made these recipes on purpose for this week, so you have the maximum effect for the Eat Like a Vegan Chef challenge. You know, you want to, some of you would like to lose weight, some of you just want to feel better. So I give you the maximum effect to detox, but also to lose weight. And if you're not here to lose weight, you can check with me, and I give you recipes where you can gain weight from. Okay, we're going back here. And I will get into some of the recipes. I got questions earlier, you know, that some of the recipes have either too much sugar or too much salt or whatever. I will get to that. Please bear with me. I just wanted to show you one more very important course. I put this in the 7-day challenge. I've never done this before. This is my gift to you, so to speak. This is my flagship course. Obviously, it's only released by the week, but you get quite a lot of information for your first week. This is all part of your first week, and it gives you a very, very good idea of how the Eat Like a Vegan Chef works, how our eating culture actually works, how our eating culture has evolved. And all these points here, this is why I became a vegan. I became a vegan for many points, not only for one, you know, not only for the animals, but also for sustainability, for our future generations. Because we as vegans, we save a lot of, we save energy, we save animals, we save a lot to the planet. And I try to operate by example. So I always try to, you know, inspire others through my action. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, good. So if you have signed up for the membership, you get all of this here, get a lot more than that. And you will also would get all the other plans here. So for instance, the fall meal plan, which is that is the fall season, so to speak. So you get week 1, week 2. This actually begins from when fall started. So it goes week by week, and every week is a different meal planner and a different shopping list, and connected with all the recipes. So here it goes to week number 10. That's actually our week right now. So the members see this here. You don't see this because it's only for members. Okay, now I go back. I'm going to show you a little bit here what else we have. We have the 12 months bonus content. We have coaching. The coaching program is for a group of 10. That is actually booked out right now, and the next one is in January. That is actually it goes hand in hand with our Ultimate Eat Like a Vegan Chef challenge in January. We have a 30-day challenge in January, and then all the live streams and videos are in here, where you can, it's listed by month. Then you can see all the different videos in here. All the I have a cooking with Chef Frank every Thursday at 1 p.m. These are in here, so you can always look back and see if you missed anything. Okay, again, this is just for members, but I wanted to give you a little idea what is all included in here. And all the live guest speakers, we have a live guest speaker Tuesday at 8 p.m. She's a nurse. Her name is Pat. Pat Key. Kay is her name. And she is actually talking about gut health. I'm very excited about her. So I hope I see you there. You don't want to miss this event. And we have every month we have a different guest speaker. So last month we had a yoga teacher. Yoga Amy was here, brilliant. And then the months before we had John here. He is an ultra runner, but he also prepares people over 50 for retirement with simple exercises. Brilliant. So I think we have really good guest speakers, and that's all included in the membership. Okay, good. So let's go back. Okay, we are. Oops. Okay, now we're back here. Okay, I'm coming out here, and then we'll talk about. Okay, good. So now I'm going to talk about the recipes in there, and it's very important that you understand why I added the recipes in there, and sometimes for some people it's confusing because I have nutritional information under every recipe, and some of the questions were, I don't want sugar in my food. First of all, I do not cook with sugar. I do not cook with oil. And so all the recipes are all in sugar-free, except some of the dessert recipes where I added a little bit of maple syrup, but it's optional. Other than that, salt is always optional. And so if you are a diabetic, if you have any kind of medical condition, again, I'm not a doctor. I cannot legally recommend you, a way to eat. I know how to eat. I know exactly what to eat. I know exactly what makes you healthy and what makes you, fit again. I know all of these things, but because I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor, I cannot legally make a claim. But if you follow my meal plans, you will find that you will get these, that you feel much better. I think even after a week, you will feel the difference. And just to give you an idea that if you suffer from diabetes, there is ample evidence out there that my way of cooking is the way to beat diabetes. Again, I cannot make this claim because the scientific data is there, and that's what I'm referring to. Okay, so, oh, you saw that? Yes, I did, John. Yeah, I did. They were asking if I cut myself. Yeah, I did, a little boo-boo. So actually, the ones of you who suffer from diabetes, for instance, you can, if you look up Mastering Diabetes, these are two doctors, or one is a doctor, one is a physio. I'm not sure what he is, but both have type 1 diabetes. And they literally eat very, very similar foods, what I offer here. They eat carbs all day, all night. And they have brought down their insulin resistance down to a minimum. I mean, they use metformin to a very, very small amount. And they have actually taught many, many people how to go without, how to beat diabetes. So it's again, I have read all their books. I've read Dr. Greger's book, Dr. Esselstyn's book, Dr. McDougall's, Chef AJ. I have read all their books, and I have, basically, I have learned the way to eat myself. My experience from the last 30 years, I have combined with the knowledge I gained in the last 6-7 years. So Eat Like a Vegan Chef, you get a mixture of all of that, because I find that my approach is different than anyone else's. You might see some similarities, but the difference is you get me as your coach, and that's the fundamental difference. There are not many programs out there where you get the chef as a coach, so to speak. And what you see in a challenge, that's what you see in the membership. So from that point of view, I'm here to help you, and that's why I created this community. In the last few days, I have gotten hundreds and hundreds of emails, and with all different kind of questions. Some questions were from, oh, I don't know where to navigate. I know it's sometimes a little tricky, but that's why I'm doing the Q&As. I've done 3 so far, and this is the last one tonight. But I made a video for you, which is in the units. You can look it up if you have any other questions. So I want you to understand that I'm here to help you, and this is all what I'm. Dr. Bernard Wright, yeah, Susan, yeah, correct. So I'm here to help you. That's what I'm doing, and that's why I know that the program has helped many people so far. You can look it up under the reviews. It's just, don't take my word for it. Check out the reviews, and it's just because my approach is different than anyone else's. If a program like mine, and don't take my word for it, there's other programs out there. You pay hundreds or thousands of dollars to get a personal chef or private chef or coach with you all year round. I have members who actually call me from a supermarket and say, hey chef, shall I buy this or that? And if I get the message, I answer them right away. And to me, that's priceless, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. So if there's any questions, believe me, I stay up until late night to answer all the emails, to answer Facebook. If I have missed one, it's not on purpose, but please bear with me in the beginning. Everything is going into place. Once the challenge starts, it's over, so to speak. I don't accept any more members. I'll focus on the challenge. And once the challenge is done, usually I do not accept new members after the challenge because I take care of my members. So for instance, we had our last challenge in September and I did not accept any members until last week. That's because I take care of my members. And I do that by personally, checking that everyone is doing well. Yeah, Susan is saying I'm a chef. Yeah, let me tell you, just let me tell you a little story about me, because for some of you who don't know me, you don't know who I am. Although you can look up the information at eatlikeaveganchef.com and there's everything about me, what I'm telling you now. But I just want you to see where I'm coming from and why I created Eat Like a Vegan Chef, so you can get an idea why I do what I do. So I wasn't always a vegan. I was a meat lover in the beginning because I was a chef. I had everything at my fingertips. From filet mignon to scallops to you name it, I had it. In the morning, I came in, I had all my breakfasts served in the morning, from muffins, Danish, croissants, to eggs, to caviar, whatever it is, I had it, and I would eat it. So, but let me tell you a little story about my mom. She was always obese, and I tried to help her. So, as a chef, I thought, well, it's easy to give her a little diet, and she would lose a few pounds, and then later she would gain it all back. And I was surprised. What is that? So now I know it's the Western diet. We were eating a Mediterranean diet, and you just cannot lose weight on the Western diet. It just doesn't work, at least not healthy. The difference between any other diet and Eat Like a Vegan Chef is you do not have to count calories. That's why I'm trying to tell everyone there is no more calorie counting when you're on my program, and you still lose weight. So, okay. Then later, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was just crazy. Couldn't believe what happened, but she survived it. And then 5 years later, she got Alzheimer's, and that's when everything broke down. I mean, this was just, it was terrible. So, and I thought, how is this happening? Why is this happening? And then, of course, she died from it, and a lot of my family members were diagnosed with MS, with Alzheimer's, with strokes and high blood pressure. And I said to myself, why is this happening? So when is my turn? So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, yeah. No, actually, when this happened already, I was a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian for a long, long time after I was a meat lover. So just to improve my blood levels. But when I went to the doctor, he said, well, your cholesterol is at 240. And I said, ooh, 240, that's high already. And I'm exercising. I was a vegetarian, didn't eat any chicken, meat, or fish. And so I told myself, I have to change something. And I said, you know what? I'm going vegan. That's the only way to do it. I went vegan, and guess what happened? Nothing. My cholesterol didn't go down, and all the blood levels were mediocre at best. So that's when I said I have to do something. That's when I got certified with Dr. Campbell's nutrition studies for a whole food plant-based lifestyle. And I read one nutrition book after another. I mean, I've read them all. I mean, all the doctors you just mentioned, I read all their books, all of them. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And so I chose the best thing for me out of all the information I got and combine it with my cooking experience. And that's what you exactly get in Eat Like a Vegan Chef. So when I started about 5-6 years ago in one of the hotels I worked, and I mentioned the story before, we always have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with the employees together. So we call it family meal. And in the beginning, we were just everyone would eat something different, and then I would eat my veggies, and then after a while, everyone would ask, "Hey chef, what do you eat there?" Just some veggies, and then everyone else would say, "Can I have some tomorrow too?" Yeah, of course, no problem. And I made a few more, and then after a while, everyone would eat the same thing, everyone. And then one person, my sous chef, he actually lost 40 pounds. And I asked him, how did you do that? He said, well, I just watched you. I said, ooh, okay. So that's how Eat Like a Vegan Chef was born. I said, I have to help more people. And I couldn't get the satisfaction out of a chef job. So I said, I have to show other people to do the same thing. So that's why Eat Like a Vegan Chef was born, to inspire others to eat in a healthy way. So, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm here to help you. Again, so if you're interested, we still have our Black Friday special until Monday night. If you want to join, you can join until Monday night. You can actually take advantage of our lifetime membership, which is going away on Monday night. It's going to go completely away. So you could take advantage of that, and you get a discount on top of that, and get everything, all future courses, anything what's been produced now and in the future is you have access to it. Obviously, with all the challenges, you have all the challenges included, every membership, whether it's monthly, annual, or lifetime. So that is, I give the lifetime membership away until Monday, because if you support me as a lifetime membership, that's my gift to you, that you have access for life to the information. Okay, good. Let me see if I missed anything here. Okay, let me go to the, yeah, and I don't see any questions right now. But if my approach is that I give away my knowledge, exactly what I know, I will teach you. For instance, we had quite a few members in our last challenge who were not able to cook, or who had difficulties, cooking. And I can say with, how can I say that? I'm humbled to say that quite a few of them actually now cooking incredible meals, and that's within 8 weeks. So I cannot emphasize this more. I am teaching you what I know. So when I do my batch cooking, and I do this every Sunday throughout the year, I show the members what I cook, and I will do the same throughout the challenge. So the challenge is free for you. So even if you don't stay as a member, it's yours. The knowledge is yours to keep, and whatever you can download from the challenge, it's yours to keep. And usually I do not give this away, but this is my gift to you. So that's what you get for signing up for the challenge. And if you join us as a member, you'll get a lot more. Just imagine, if you go to a nutritionist, your average pay is It's probably $200, just as much as you pay at a doctor, and that's what you pay for a year for me. Again, I'm not a nutritionist, but my knowledge is almost as good as a nutritionist. So, but I cannot call myself like this. The difference is that you get me as a chef explaining how to cook certain things. And every Sunday I do that. And you will see it this Sunday. And members will ask me questions. I answer them. It's live. So you see me cooking. It's not a taped session. It's actually live. And that's what we do throughout the year. And I think everyone likes it. That's what we do every week. And so you get a real nice taste of what it is like to be in a membership throughout the year. So I'm hoping you are inspired by that. In the end, I am there to inspire you to eat healthy. And beside that, I have seen so many emails saying that, you know, my husband doesn't eat vegan and he doesn't want to go on board. Actually, what I realized is that 90% of all participants, actually their spouses started to follow the same plant-based lifestyle. So it was just incredible. And very often the husbands or spouses were even more successful than the persons themselves who joined. So I'm very proud of that, very proud of that. Because in the end, I just want to inspire. I'm not here to tell you cannot eat this, you cannot eat that. It's the recipes are there. If you don't like something, you're gonna change it. You change it to a different ingredient, but they're all healthy. Okay, so Veronica is asking, is it paced so we can cook with you? Yes, absolutely. You can cook with me. But what I usually do is before the batch cooking, I will ask the audience, is anyone cooking with me? What I usually do is I tell everyone what I cook, and so you can prepare yourself. And then the day off, I will ask who is going to cook with me. If no one is cooking with me, I'll go a little faster. But if someone is cooking with me, I'll go a little slower. Okay. But again, it's fun, and you can always watch the recording if you missed it. Yeah. So there's most people just watch and then cook later, and then they watch the batch cooking again. Marcia is saying, I'm happy to be here, looking forward for the challenge and hanging with this membership. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Again, what you get with Eat Like a Vegan Chef is me as your coach. I'm here to help you, and you don't see this so often. Okay, Brooke is saying, I like to cook with you if I can. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Okay, let me see if I missed any comments here. Anyone has a question, please feel free to put it in the comments here. Yeah, Stacy is saying there really no other program like this. You know, I have researched obviously what kind of programs are out there, and I actually went to other chefs and asked them, hey, you know, what do you think? What should I do? And everyone said, you know what, you should charge enormous amount of money. And I said, you know what, there's a lot of people in my membership who don't or cannot spend more than a certain amount of money. And I understand this. In the end, I want to help. So that's why, excuse me, that's why I'm offering the lifetime membership. You can even pay it off over 3 months. But a program like mine, I have seen it for $1,000 because I'm at least 3 times a week I'm live to help the members get through the program. And you will see what's happening now in the challenge. That's almost a carbon copy of what's happening throughout the membership. I'm not live every day, but if I have to, I will. It always depends. The more members I have, the more I will go live. That's for sure. And I'm very flexible when it comes to, hey, are you available? You know, I cannot come in at 3. I can make it at 7. I'm flexible to change my hours. It's, to me, I'm here for you to help. And so from that point of view, I'm very flexible when it comes to that. Okay, here, Pamela is asking, what are you cooking on Sunday? Good. Okay, let me, I'm going to show you the meal plan. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm cooking. I'm going to go to the meal planner. Okay, it's right here. You see how easy it is to go to the meal planner? I wish that everyone else is finding the information as quickly. And I'm very thankful of all the members out there who are pointing all the new challengers in the right direction. Okay, good. So this is the meal plan. I'm going to blow it up a little bit here. How can I do that? Okay. Okay, so this is the meal plan. I'm going to cook, actually, you see here, you see on the left-hand side, Sunday prep. I always put on the left-hand side what I'm going to cook. So this Sunday, I'm going to cook 3-bean chili, stuffed portobellos, and green pea soup. And if there's any questions, I'm always answering any kind of concerns. So I know that the salad bowls and the vegetable bowls, they're very simple to assemble. I don't think there's any issues, but I'd be happy to talk about it. So from this point of view. So now you know, every Sunday, and I think some of the members haven't even seen this here, because every week I get the same question, what are you cooking? What are you cooking? And it's always here. It's always here. Okay. So let me stop sharing the screen. So now you know what I'm going to cook. And again, I will answer all your questions. If there's anything you don't know, please, you know, the best thing is if you write your questions down before you come to the batch cooking. Any questions you have, and I'll be happy to answer them. I will answer them all. And I, you know, I'm just curious to know why batch cooking is 4 in the morning. It's not in the morning. It's at PM. It's at PM, Eastern time. It's not in the morning. I just see it here in the comments. Okay. I meant 4 in the afternoon instead in the morning. Okay, good. So, Celeste, that's a good question. If I get enough comments to do it in the morning, I will do it in the morning. But my experience is that more people are available in the night, because a lot of people go to church in the morning, and I do not want to disturb this. This is, you know, this is very important. Just the same on a Saturday. I cannot do it on a Saturday because we have there's other people who are going to church on a Saturday, and I cannot do it then either. So I think the best time is at 4 p.m. Then I have to keep in mind that we have members on the West Coast. For them, it's at 1 o'clock actually. So they barely come out of church and then have to go to the stove, so to speak. If I get enough comments that you want it in the morning, I'd be happy to do it in the morning. To me, it really doesn't matter. I'm here to serve you, and that's what I do. Yeah, so I see already we have quite a few members here already, and if you get back to me and let me know that the morning works better than the evening, I'd be happy to do it. It's absolutely fine with me. Okay, good. Let's see if we if I missed anything. Okay, so tomorrow is our opening ceremony, and I'll go in detail what's going on through the in the challenge. Very important, and I mentioned it today already since you're here. I want you to post in the challenge, in our Eat Like a Vegan Chef challenge, the Facebook group, when you eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, post it there, because you will see other people will like your post, other people will motivate you, and you can also post your weaknesses. If you say, for instance, oh, I'm not in a mood, or I'm in a mood for a cheat day, or whatever it is, you always get support. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect, and so from that point of view, I want you to get into the spirit of we are helping each other. Okay, so it's very important. Okay, I'm sorry, I just read a comment here. I'm trying to keep oxalates low. What would you substitute for spinach? Are you on medication? That's the thing. It's because spinach, green leafy vegetables, is part of my plan, and it's part of a very, very healthy lifestyle. So if you're on medication for blood thinners, then I understand. But actually, green leafy vegetables actually responsible for making your blood thinner. So, but if you're on medication, then obviously I understand. Okay, Stacy is saying, what about the weigh-in plan? Absolutely, yeah. I wanted to talk about this actually tomorrow in our opening, but I can mention it today too. We have a weigh-in schedule, so to speak. So weigh-in is, I think it's Monday morning. This is going to be published tomorrow, the Monday. And actually, no, yes, published tomorrow for Monday and Tuesday. So you weigh yourself in the morning before breakfast, and I have a sheet which you can print out. You write down your name, your weight, and if you like, you can. Sorry, I'm reading comments while I speak. Jacqueline, I will get back to you. Give me just a moment. Yeah, you just have to go to, I'm sorry, let me just answer this question here. You go to eatlikeaveganchef.com and you click join now, and that's where you see the options, the membership options. Okay, I can also post it here. Okay, I'm gonna post it here, and you can just copy and paste it, and that's where you can join. Okay, good. So yeah, thank you, Susan. Oh, mine didn't show up. I don't know why. Okay, you can use the eatlikeaveganchef.com, what Susan just, for some reason mine didn't post it. Let me do it again. Okay. I think now it's showing. Yeah. Okay, good. Where were we? Yeah. Okay. I think we were talking about the vegetables, right? The oxalates, or where were we talking about? And so from that point of view, you can always change vegetables. As you will see in the challenge, it is very important that you eat 1/3 of vegetables, I mean green leafy vegetables, 1/3 of starchy vegetables, and 1/3 of non-starchy vegetables. That is where what my plan is based on, and it's so far it has been quite successful, and it gives you all the nutrients you need. Depending on if you're an athlete or not, you have to up your protein, obviously. If that's the case, check back with me and I'll let you know what you should add to it. It is really very simple. I will go through the challenge, what kind of vegetables you need to add to your recipes. For instance, if you want to lose more weight, if you think you're not losing weight, then start your day only with non-starchy vegetables, and then later on you add your starchy vegetables, and towards the end of the day you reduce your starchy vegetables. Okay, so there's a system in it, and I will talk about it in the challenge. Okay, weigh-in page. Yes, thank you. Weigh-in page. So for the weigh-in, you put in your weight, you put in your name, and if you like, you can post it on our private Facebook page, but it's not required. A lot of people do it because you'll get a lot of support for it, and it inspires others to do the same. But again, it's entirely up to you. Then the same we're going to do at the end of the challenge. The following Monday, you weigh yourself and before breakfast, and you post it again, but you write down your weight loss in there. So it's extremely inspiring for others to to do the same. But it's really up to you. So that's what we do. That's how the weigh-in feature is, and you can find it in the 7-day agenda. Yes, Veronica, I'm going to fix it. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Linda. I will fix it tonight, definitely. Okay. Good. So are there any other questions? I think I have mentioned everything. Stacy, did I miss anything? I think I covered everything. But I have a whole program tomorrow at 3 o'clock where I go step by step what we need to do in a challenge. And so that is, I don't think tomorrow I have to do the same what I do today. Tomorrow I'm only going to brief everyone what we're going to do. Did I say AM? PM. 3 p.m. Yeah. Okay, good. It has been a very, very busy week. Very, very busy. I've gotten thousands of emails because the challenge is free, and I put a lot of work in here. So please forgive me if I have a little boo-boo here or there. It's not my intention, and you will see that everything is going to work out perfectly. We last challenge, it's the same thing. you know, because we are in the beginning, there's a lot of people, and then just a fraction of them become a member, and so by doing so, I can take care of the members, and we're becoming a wonderful community. Okay, thank you everyone. I really appreciate it. December 1st, 8 p.m. on gut health. That's correct, Candy? Yes. That's right. So just wanted to mention again, thank you for reminding me again. I mentioned it before. That Tuesday night is Kay, she's a nurse. She's going to talk about gut health. And that runs parallel to our program. So you will see what she's talking about is very important. Gut health is something very, very important. And you can only control your gut health through a good diet. Or it's different if you have Crohn's disease or if you have IBS, but there are certain foods you can eat or avoid in order not to introduce more inflammation to your gut. Yes, I just saw that. Do you have a one-time fee for the lifetime membership? Yes, I have either one-time or a 3 payments feature. So it's up to you. Okay, no, that's okay, Jacqueline. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to answer all your questions. Okay, I think I covered everything. If there's any other questions, please let me know. Again, take advantage of the Black Friday special. It's good until Monday night, and then the feature is going to go away. Again, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's no risk to you, so there's you can only win, in my opinion. Okay, let's see. Okay, great. So then I'll finish now, and I'll see you all Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time for our opening ceremony, and then Sunday our batch cooking. Thank you so much again for joining me tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow.